Hi. It seems as if history is made and records are broken almost daily in professional sports. Baseball records being broken tend to have the most hype because of the long-standing history of the league. But in 1998, one man arguably received the most attention a player has ever gotten and even saved the game of Major League Baseball. It all started when the young slugger from the Oakland Athletics, Mark McGwire, was traded to the St. Louis Cardinals in the middle of the 1997 season. Rumor had it that it was just for the rest of the season, until he would then find another team closer to his family in Southern California. The season ended, and he was persuaded to stay in St. Louis, where he would also join the rivalry against the Cubs and Sammy Sosa. Mark had hit 58 homers in 1997, which was only 3 off from the previous record set by Roger Maris of his 61 home runs in previous years. The expectations were high, so he was soon to be the new Sultan of SWAT. The season started and expected him with having hit 48 and 49 on August 18th. Oh, did I also mention that Sammy Sosa was matching him with every home run he hit? So to recap, Sammy played for the Chicago Cubs. And for those of you who don't know, the Cubs-Cards rivalry happened to be one of the largest rivalries in professional sports. So what turned into the home run race of the century got even more heated. At this point, I'd like to recap the situation from a fan's point of view. The MLB went on a players' strike in 1994 and caused many other devoted fans to lose interest and lose the love that they once had for baseball. And young fans needed a spark to start up an interest in baseball. And I can tell you from a personal standpoint that as a 7-year-old who loved to play baseball, I lived to watch old Marky Boy send one over the fence every game. Then on September 8th at exactly 8:18 p.m. in St. Louis at the Busch Stadium against the only Chicago Cubs, the cameras flashed like a 1970s disco ballroom when Mark received a pitch by the no-name pitcher, Steve Trishelle. At least he'll be able to say that he threw a pitch of a lifetime. But that pitch was immediately sent over left field wall under the Barnes Jewish Hospital sign, and the fireworks blasted, and even those jealous Cubs fans in Chicago could hear the eruption of the crowd. Sammy ran to congratulate Mark on his accomplishments after he almost missed first base due to his excitement. The game was put on hold for a small speech and the stadium worker who gave him the ball for free. Mark was very happy, and the speech was very dramatic and tearful. I guess at this point, you are all wondering how I remember all these details, as Mark McGwire almost missing first base, or the home run ball being sent under the Barnes Jewish Hospital sign, or even the tears that McGwire cried. Well, as it may have been a memorable day in Mark's life, as a 7-year-old boy who couldn't sit any closer to the television, I was celebrating more exuberantly than he could, and had it on video because I taped it and would then watch it at least once a week for the next 2 years. Just hoping that someday I could be that man hitting the home run. I'll never be the next Mark McGwire, but sometimes I like to think that there's still a little time and still a little bit of chance. Enough about me though. Sammy matched Mark with his 62nd home run just a couple days after, and Mark would end up hitting 70 home runs and smashing the old record with his new own. And Sammy only matched with 68. Nowadays, this record is overshadowed by the one Barry Bonds set at 73 home runs, and it only lasted 3 years. Granted, in 2005, McGwire was accused, with 11 other Major League Baseball players, of steroids. He was never legally accusated like Barry Bonds was, but in 2010, he admitted to the use of these drugs on his own terms. He claimed they were not only for performance enhancing, but they were to get over small injuries that he acquired during his record-breaking season. In my heart, Mark McGwire was such a hero that I forgave him instantly after he admitted to these allegations. The little boy in me still looks up to this hero, and by breaking this record, Mark brought not only old fans back who were upset after the strike, but he brought new fans into the game to forever have a love for Major League Baseball. Like myself. I'll always be able to replay that game in my head, and looking back on it, I could not be happier that I could experience the home run race of 1998. Thank you.